Hi guys, it's Sarah. I've taken a couple days off from painting. I had a child graduating into high school. Up here they have a graduation for 8th grade. So today I'm finally going to get back at it. I'm just going to go with a layered cup pour and see what comes about. I'm using the 24K Extreme Sheen by Decoart. This is the consistency right here. It's a little thick, not too thick, but it's thick enough. I don't want it too thin. I'm using Arteza's Violet, which is really, really pretty. Not sure if you guys can see the color. Yeah, you can. And that's, no water's been added to it. I did add a tiny bit of water to the gold. And then with this one, I'm using the Pearl Sky Blue and the Pearl Glacier Blue by Arteza. And I mixed them together to create this very pale light blue. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but with the colors, we'll just see how it ends up. So I've also mixed together the Artist Loft 2-to-1 ratio, and I used about this is a large cup, about 16 ounces, but I did do an ounce of water added to it as well. So we're gonna do a layered cup. We'll see how it comes out and go from there. This is a 20 by 20 canvas, and I've put a coat of the same white mix that I did right here. And I put some on the top and spread it out. So we're gonna start by layering the cup. We're gonna do some white. We'll do a little bit of gold. We're gonna do the violet by Arteza. Fantastic color. We're gonna do a little more white. Some of the blues that I mixed together. Gold. So on and so forth. We'll do some purple here. So the gold is equal parts 1-to-1. So it's 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol. And with the Arteza paints, I would have to say I used maybe half the tube of paint. With this one I had a half left, so I used the rest of that. And it's about 3 or 4 parts Floetrol to it, and it's kept its color amazingly. A lot of times the more Floetrol or medium you use, the less the color pigmentation, but the Arteza really holds it well. And I had filled the cup up about up to here with the Floetrol, and it still was just as dark and vibrant and pigmented as it was when it came out of the tube. And I didn't even have this much paint in there, so I'm very happy with their colors. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour. Get these paints out of the way. We'll put a little more blue in there. All right. I definitely have more than enough paint. I like to pour with more than enough paint. it helps with obtaining a composition that I like. Sometimes I get a composition I'm pleased with, but then I'll overstretch and it will disappear. Let's see what we can create. Of course, now the cups are sticking to the bottom of the canvas. Lots of cells. I have some lacing in going on. There's a lot of gold in here. And I love this in here, but I don't like this white edge. I have a tendency of covering my corners. Drives some people crazy. I get a lot of comments about it, but when there's just too much paint, you gotta move it around and discard some of it, unfortunately. But I think I'm gonna try and keep some of the dark colors over there because it really is, I'm gonna lose a lot of this, but I need to move it around. Like I said when I started, there was definitely more than enough paint. And I love how this has turned out. Actually quite excited about it. I'll bring you in just a second. Bring you guys in. The violet, it actually looks darker on the screen, but it's so vibrant. And there's all this cell and cloud reaction in here. We have some lacing in here. I love this bit right in here. You can sort of see like the sparkle from the gold. And these ribbons, they look like a shell, but they're almost transparent. They are in some areas, and you can see the design underneath behind them. This dark line right here is actually underneath the gold. I wish I could get it in the right angle, but it's almost like it's three-dimensional, like you can pull it out from underneath. And we have some pretty rings over here. And that's it for tonight, guys. I'm hoping you enjoy this as much as I do. It's really pretty. The colors are a little bit different than what I usually use, as I did primarily use the purple and a light blue. Usually I go with turquoises and purples and dark blues, but I mixed it up tonight. I hope you guys had a great night, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. All of my artwork is for sale, and in the video description you'll find a link to 10% off our Arteza products if you buy them through the links that I've supplied. In fact, you can buy anything off of their site through those links, and I will get a small commission. So please like and subscribe. Take a view at what they have online. The vibrancy of their paints is like no other. Have a great night. Bye.